Hey, go finding everyone, and welcome back to another 1000 subscriber special Let's Play of Morrowind. Before I begin though, I would like to give a huge shout out to my very, very dear friend, Aina the Khajiit. So if you guys could please head on over to her channel, Aina the Khajiit. I'll leave the link down in the description box below. If you could please head on over there and show her some support. She truly deserves it. She is a Let's Player much like myself, and if you're watching this, then most likely you're into Let's Plays. The kind of Let's Plays I like to watch are the ones that were going even way back to people like Nucky Dial, for example, and of course it was Gix, and people like that. There's of course my very good friend Xenoc, and then now I watch people like Grumpy Scamp, like Pongo, Kamanius, and of course Aina the Khajiit. So if you like just natural Let's Play videos, the kinds that were made back in the day, please check those guys out. But absolutely check out Aina the Khajiit. A very, very dear friend of mine. She helped me out, and in such a way that it was very surprising, and not surprised, I think unexpected, and it touched me. Let me just say that I just did not expect it, and I was touched by that, what she did. Let me just say that. So please head on over to her channel. Please tell her I sent you. And she's currently doing Oblivion right now. She's doing a wonderful thing. She is going through the whole series of Elder Scrolls. Starting with Arena, completed it. Daggerfall, completed it. Morrowind, completed it. Now she's on Oblivion. Whereas me, I wouldn't say I struggle. I guess you could say I'm a more slower pace Let's Plays, but also I take lots of breaks is a thing, and I'm juggling multiple games at once, where she focuses on one, so she has the willpower to do that. It's very good. So anyways, let me continue. It is April 14th, 2023, and so let us continue with the Let's Plays. Right, so the last time, which was maybe a month ago, right? Maybe even a little bit over a month, I spoke with Caius Cosades, and I think he gave me the next, how do I, is it L for log, right? Or is it J for journal? Okay, I think he gave me the next part of the main quest, the next step. The spy master took my report and the notes from Hulia and the progress of truth each time to read. Okay. I'm ready. When I'm ready, he says to come back, and he'll have new orders for me. Okay, and here I had a dream. Well, okay, let's see if... Do I hit E, or is it... Okay. Are you here to discuss your orders, Falagar? Yeah, I will just pretend that the break I took was the time I took to just kind of go off into the world and do stuff. Go off into Vvardenfell and, take on some side missions, and now I'm back. Well, here we go. We need an Ashlander informant. I have heard of a fellow in Alduran named Hasor Zansubani, an Ashlander who left the Wastes to become a wealthy trader. They say the Ashlanders like to give and receive presents. Oh, real quick, when I said the people that I watch now, did I say Grumpy Scamp? I hope I mentioned Grumpy Scamp. I cannot leave Grumpy Scamp out of it. He's a fantastic Let's Player as well, so I think maybe I did, but just in case. Take these 100 drakes. Find out what Zanzibani likes and get him a gift, then give him the gift, okay? And see if he will tell you about the Ashlanders and Nerevarine cult. Then report back to me. Your journal has been updated. I put this, it was in the refrigerator, and then, I put it out, and I didn't drink it right away, so I put it in the freezer for a little bit, maybe, I don't know, 10 more minutes, and, okay, here we go. So I guess it's slightly chilled. If you want, you guys can please check out my recommended channels. At the bottom, check out all those people there. You'll find, Aina, you'll find Grumpy Scamp, you'll find Falagar, Dovahkiin, Ari's Adventures, Mike Plays Games. You'll find all the great guys in there. And others. I cannot go through all of them, but please do check them out and subscribe to them. Okay, so what else can you tell me about Hasor Zanzibani? He's an Ashlander who left the Waste to become a wealthy trader in Aldran. I'm not sure where to find him, but I would try the Ald Scar Inn in Aldran first. There's a more respectable place than the Rat in the Pot or the Council Club. I remember the Rat in the Pot. There hasn't been a place of worse scum and villainy, or however the way Obi-Wan put it, right? Oh, space bar. Okay.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Oh wow, it's like the default was running. Okay. And there is no auto run. It's too bad. I thought there was. Maybe not for this game.
You like to walk a fine line, don't you?
Alduin. Maybe I could take the Silk Strider, right? Wait. Was there a map? Better. Where's that? Is this the map? I don't know. I thought there was a bigger map I can open up aside from that mini map in the corner. Unless... yeah, this could very well be one and the same. Yeah. Okay. I do notice the game is just slightly squished, but not by much, just a little bit to kind of fit in there. And how you notice how it's not taking up the whole of the screen, and that's why I'm able to put that 1,000 subscriber special on the bottom, on the right side, and my face there, and it's not blocking. I don't want to really change that format. I found that I could, and I did something on accident some episodes back, but I prefer it much this way because, well, I guess number one, I started with this format. I just don't want to change it in the middle, and this is a special one, and really, like I said, it's not too big a deal. It's not, it didn't alter it too much, and you're not missing anything, Oh, I keep jumping now. Why is that? Good day, stranger. Welcome to Belmar. Yeah. Okay. Okay, very nice. Yeah, you could take me to Alderaan. I think I might pay less at the Mages Guild, but I would like to support the local, the local, I would say the local taxis here, but I don't know what you would refer to these. So the local carriages here, public transportation. You guys may have noticed that I'm able to monetize my videos, and I just want to thank all of you guys too who supported me since the beginning, stayed with me, or stopped watching and maybe came back, or you come back intermittently, whatever, who supported my channel, and if not for you guys, this wouldn't be possible. In addition to, of course, the folks that shouted me out and helped me along the way, but I feel like I try to shout everyone out, not just give credit to everyone, not just not just the ones who shouted me out or anything, or mentioned my channel and directed people to my channel, but to the actual people that took the time to subscribe and come across my channel and my videos and subscribe to me. So thank you guys, thank you. He said don't go to the rat and the pot, but try the Aldscar Inn. Okay, so it's here. Oh, it's here. Close up. There you are. Oh, really, I thought there is a way to make this map bigger. I swear to you, there is a way. Maybe there is not. The old scar, right? Ah. Very good. Very good. Good. Just leveling up, skilling up organically. Aldscar Inn. Is that a man riding a silt strider or something? Can't quite make that out. Was that just... is that a guar? A little abstract too. Okay, Zanzubari was his name. You? Satrin Volos. No. If he went into hiding, did Kestis said he went into hiding? He didn't really hide very well if he's just hiding in a more respectable bar. Unless he's hiding behind a secret door or something. But I think not. Or perhaps, yeah. Okay, wow, I may have to ask around then, right? Should I ask the barkeep? Let me just make sure I got his name right. Hassar Zanzubani, right. Good day to you. What day is it? Anyways.
Please, have a look around.
Oh, sorry. Good evening, rather, right? Good evening to you. Yeah, I'm looking for a Hassar Zanzubani. He's a trader and a wealthy one. He has his own room here. He was born in Ashlander. Oh, now she's really going to go into detail about him, right? And knows their speech and custom. And has grown rich by trading with them with the things prized by Westerners. Is that what you wanted to know? Okay, it sort of is. He has a room here, okay. Thought I checked every room, but I will check again. Oh, I think maybe I did not check this side. Unless it's you? Yes. Really nuts. How did he know my name? But let's say like, greetings, I am Falagar. Good day, Falagar. Can I help you find your way around Alderaan? Is there specific? Well, I'm looking for Hassar Zanzubani. Already has a room down here. He'll be downstairs reading, or in the back room below the bar. The back room reading. Yeah, here's I wanted to use this feature, right, where it recalls dialogue pertaining to the quest. He'll be downstairs reading, or in the back room below the bar. Okay, well, he doesn't. Or in the back room. Good day. Yes. Have you seen Hassar Zanzubani around? Says you're reading or in the back room.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Oh, the bar. Maybe there's a trap door I missed. Okay. Oh, look over here. Okay, here we go. Downstairs reading, or in the back room below the bar. So here's the bar, and here we go.
Hurry this up, will you?
What is his name? Merthry. That clip.
I'm listening.
Thunder, that would make you Hassar. Yep. Good evening to you. I am Falagar. You are Hassar? I am Hassari, Falagar. May you bless and be blessed. I do not wish to be rude, but if you have business, speak it. For I am at leisure, and would prefer to be alone with my thoughts. I do have business with thee. I see, you wish to learn of the Ashlanders from me, and what it is that you wish to learn. What are their gifts-giving customs? What do you know about the Nerevarine cult? Tell me everything. I remember, I've gotten this far, in the main story, in the past, when I played this many, many years ago. I do remember that. And then I go to them, and I talk to the wise woman, in the, I think it's the, 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 Oh, I forgot what that the yurt that she's in, and isn't there like now, I know I've gotten up to this point and well a little bit past it, to the point of giving the gift, but now I'm getting confused between that and the Morrowind expansion in Elder Scrolls Online, because I thought there was almost like a court thing, right? Unless that's this game right here. But I wish to know their gift giving customs. Curious question. A gift is a sign of courtesy among strangers and affection among friends. Among strangers, a thoughtful gift is a sign that you are cautious and considerate and aware of the other's wants and needs. Such is particularly useful for traders and travelers. Among friends, it is a private thing and subtle with great risks, for the test of the gift is how well it is tailored to the receiver. Tell me a bit more. Ashlanders may challenge a stranger who enters yurt without invitation. Customs differ with different tribes, but leave when requested, and you may be forgiven. Be particularly careful about Ashkans, tribal chiefs and wise women, tribal seers and counselors. Some are welcoming, some are hostile. Be courteous and leave if requested. If offended, they may attack. Thoughtful gift, okay? Yes, a gift that shows you have taken the care to learn something of the receiver. For example, I love poetry. No stranger could be expected to know this, but a book of poetry given to me by a stranger shows the giver respects me and has made a special effort to know and please me. So they have to kind of stalk you a little bit to learn a bit about you, right? But now I have answered your questions and would like some time to myself. If you will excuse me? Okay, fine. I'll leave him. He just seems like he's really into customs, right? After telling me all of that about, if a wise woman asks you to leave, it's only polite to leave. Okay, fortunately, or perhaps by courtesy or design, Hassauer has mentioned that he loves poetry. Then a book of poetry would be a perfect gift for him. Perhaps a bookseller, merchant, or a pawn shop. Okay, a thoughtful gift shows. Says that among the Ashlanders, a thoughtful gift shows respect and knowledge of the one who is to receive the gift. Oh, right, yeah, I have to give this gift. Okay, fortunately. So in order to get more information, I have to get him a book on poetry. Well, there's a bookshop over here. I do remember, though, the next step is going to this wise woman and going into her yurt. Okay, that bookshop is around this area, I thought. Oh, up here, right? Yeah, bookseller. Oh, this is... Oh, okay, yeah, it just repositions itself. It's a mini-map. Oh, get up there. Okay, book on poetry. Or not a book on poetry, but rather a poetry book, right?
Let's hear.
Good day. Does he know anything about this? A bibliophile. Likes poetry. A bibliophile. Likes poetry. Is that maybe a person who likes poets? Poetry? Or I would think a bibliophile is like maybe biblical, I have a few such volumes here, I believe. Words of the Wind, Ashland Hymns, and five far stars around here somewhere. I thought I saw that book lying around, that 5 far stars in one of the rooms. Could be his, what if I go snatch that up and give him his own book, right? But he would most likely remember that. Words of the Wind, Ashland Hymns. Word of the Okay. Words of the Winds. Okay, actually, before I do that, let's get his. Okay, 45. Bribe him. Shit. Okay, how about if I admire him? Okay, he likes me a little bit more. Should I press my luck? Admire him even more? Oh no. Okay. Should have quit when I'm ahead. Okay, I will quit right here. Now he accepted that, you know, I guess a combination of the first bribe and flattering him and then giving him another 10. And this book will end up costing me more, right? After all of that. Oh, look at... I have a lot of gold. Really good. Okay. And what was the other one? Ashland Hymns. Do I have to buy more books or just the one? This is a more expensive one, so I will offer that. Oh no. Okay, there we go. That makes me a little bit more, okay. Oh. Oh, now I'm over encumbered. Wonderful. Where's that? Oh, here. Great. Do I have anything to fortify my strength? Fortify health? Perhaps I can sell him a book. Yeah. Okay, the enemy. On Morrowind. I don't think I read any of these. Well, I mean, I read the ones pertaining to the quests, yes, but like the ones that I said I was going to read, I guess, leisurely, but you know what? You know, I said I was going to save them for the ASMR video, but well, let me keep pushing I to open up my inventory. Okay, I like all those weapons. I'm just going to use it. Okay. And I'm still over encumbered. Right, a cheap potion of resistance. Okay. I should actually sell some of this stuff. Some of those potions to make room. pretty good, you know, lighting for its time. Of course, I'm using the mod that kind of sharpens the... Is that the Silt Strider here? It sharpens the graphics a little bit, or ups the resolution a bit. But otherwise it still has that vanilla look. Yeah, there's a Silt Strider. Okay, I'm going in here for now because... Okay, I think this person is a vendor. No, I don't deal with potions. I don't think you do. Or I may as well check. Yeah, no. Also deals in spellcraft.
Share your thoughts, man. I enjoy the
What do you want? Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Here we go. Look, 73, very nice. I don't know if these things ever get cold, you know. Very little to no difference in, you know, the temperature of it when I drink it. Take that. Take one of those. Levitate. Okay, these are really good ones. These cheap ones I should get rid of. The invisibility one might still be useful. Levitate could also be useful. Chameleon for 8. I have an invisibility one, so no need for that. Light, no. Fortified luck could be an interesting one. I'll hold on to that one. Okay, this kind of opened up some room for me. Is that good? Yes, yes. Okay. Okay. Are these like begins with a T? Trauma something? Trauma root. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I see now. That is just, you know, this might be a scrib. Either a guar or a scrib. I think it's a scrib. I see it now. A bit further away and from that angle. Scribs are those docile, benign insects. Okay, you know what? I need to save this. I'll do a hard save. and the way he went about asking for the gift is very kind of like rubbing it in your face by saying, oh, it's you should. He talks about giving gifts. There's a difference between just a random gift and a thoughtful gift. I'm not saying anything, but just, I happen to like poetry, and when you give a thoughtful gift, it means this. But you don't really have to get me anything or something like that. I don't know how to really put it into words, but I guess it's kind of like basically someone saying, I'll try to come up with another explanation or another example of this, but that's similar to this situation. But someone dropping hints like, oh, you don't have to get me a Christmas present, but if you decide to, just so you know, I'm into G.I. Joes and Transformers, something like that. Or, I collect them, not to play with them, but, just to collect them. Yeah, but I really like to collect, old school G.I. Joes and Transformers, and Christmas is coming up, that kind of thing, without directly saying, get me a gift, get me something, but that's what this is like. Anyways, I happen to get you something. Oh, this is a gift for me? I am amazed. Poetry. How did you know? That kind of thing. A copy of Words of the Wind. Yeah, the most expensive book he had between the two poetry books. The Words of the Blessed Mothers. A gratefully accepted your gift. My people have never loved the written word, and I lament their ignorant scorn for such common yet potent magic. I thank you and I honor your courtesy, Falagar. It would please me to return your courtesy by answering your questions. What would you wish to know about the Ashlanders and the Nerevarine cult? Okay, well, tell me everything. What you know. There is too much to tell. Here, take these notes. I've written here, and how very convenient. And why are they written already, right? I've written here what you should know about the Ashlanders and the Nerevarine cult. But most of all, if you are visiting a camp, there are things you should know about courtesy and challenges among the Ashlanders. And since you ask about the Nerevarine cult, perhaps you'll be interested in my views on the Ashlanders and foreigners, because a guiding passion of the Nerevarine cult is their hatred of foreigners. Zanzabani's notes have been added. Right, okay. And tell me about, what you know of the Nerevarine cult. They worship the great Ashkan and Hortator, Nerevar, moon and star, who in ages past destroyed the evil, godless dwarves and banished the treacherous Dagoth Ur and his foul hosts beneath Red Mountain. The cult is of small consequence in Ashlander worship. Only among the Urshalaku do its followers have any influences. Others, Ashlanders, tribes, share the sentiments of the cult, but regard the Nerevarine prophecies with suspicion and skepticism. Can you tell me about the Urshalaku? Urshalaku are the Ashlanders of northern Ashlands and the West Gash in the northwest of Vvardenfell. Ashkan Sul-Matul is their chief, a brave and respected war leader and warrior protector of the Nerevarine cult. The Urshalaku camp moves with the herds, but usually lies close to the sea of ghosts. Can you tell me of this prophecies? I have heard it said that prophecies foretell the return of the reincarnated Nerevar. Yeah, and I believe they believe me when I get this information from the wise woman and the people there. they believe me to be the Nerevar. And oops, sorry for the spoiler, but who shall drive the foreigners from the Ashlands, and who shall cast down the false gods of the temple and restore the true worships of the ancestors. It is a dream that would appeal to every Ashlander, but it is a thoughtful but a silly ancient legend, and little more by many Ashlanders, myself included. Okay, I think that is plenty of information, and a lot of it is in the notes. So, may Govanen to you, Hessar. I thank you. And, yeah. How do I quick save again? I don't want to hit the wrong button and actually accidentally quick load it. Yeah, it's F5, okay. Because other games it's like F5 is to load, you know. Okay. Okay, good. And I believe okay, hold on. Alright. If I recall, yeah, I think this would take me back to Balmora. 73% chance at this. Let's do it. Great, great. Yeah, at the weapon shop, right. And I'm back in Balmora. Very, very great. I mean, I guess I could port myself to, or set the recall point to, Caius Cosades' residence, but I mean, what if I have to sell something and I'm over encumbered, you know, so it kind of works out. You know, I can sell weapons there. Come up over here. Alright, and you know, I'm gonna turn this in, and I think this would do it for this adventure. For a moment I thought you actually left your home. Yeah, I have the notes from Hussar. Thanks for your report, but keep Zabani's notes on the Ashlanders. You'll need them. Right. I'm promoting you and sending you to the Urshulaku camp. This is where it happens, and I believe this is around where, and I think I go to the ruins where they want me to go to, and I think I sort of stopped there. Somewhere, you know, maybe a little bit past discovering, you know, the revelation of me being a Nerevar. If I understood correctly, and if memory serves, they believe me to be the Nerevar. To speak with Salmutul and Zabani Masa. But before you go, I think it may be time to tell you what's going on. Oh, about time. Proceed. The Emperor and his advisors think you have the appearance of meeting the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecies. Yeah, see. That's why you were pulled out of prison on His Majesty's authority and sent to me. So you could satisfy the condition of the arrived. Read it later. It should explain everything, see? Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Conditions of the Nerevarine prophecies. And become the Nerevarine. Okay, so I messed up. I skipped the line. So you could satisfy the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecies and become the Nerevarine. Here, this is a decoded copy of the coded package you gave me, yeah, right at the beginning, right? When you arrived. Read it later. It should explain everything, and we shall. I will read that in the next episode. As you'll see in the decoded message, the Emperor and his counselors say you have the appearance of satisfying the conditions of the prophecy, right? But I think I still have to go through to prove myself to them. Something to that effect, I think. Do you really satisfy the prophecy? Are you really the prophesied Nerevarine? This is kind of like what it reminds me of. Okay, I'm trying to think. Was it a Star Trek Next Generation episode? Where, oh, no, it was a Voyager one with B'Elanna Torres. And who's to say, it was the episode where these Klingons that were trapped in the Delta, or not trapped, but traveled to the Delta Quadrant, and it took generations for them to get there. But they believe B'Elanna Torres and Tom Paris, their child, is the prophesized one or whatever, chosen one or whatever. And the guy there that kind of believes in her, says that who's to say that you are not, that your child is not the prophesized one, because he just wants their mission to be over with. Otherwise, they'll keep traveling. He wants them to finally settle down on a planet. Just to know that they met the prophesized one. Then that's will end their quest, right? They can finally stop traveling. But basically, it is written. The prophecy was written somewhere. I think through Caius or something, and so they were trying to bend the rules a bit to that meet the requirements for the child to be the chosen one, to meet their standards, to kind of to bend it a little bit to their benefit, so that it will fit the description of the prophesized child. So this is kind of like this. It sounds like to me, right? At first, I thought we were just supposed to create a persuasive imposter. Now I don't know what to think. But I am sure of one thing. This is not just primitive superstition, and we will treat it seriously, just as the Majesty commands. Right. Yeah, so it's kind of like this. Like one of the things was, it says that the prophesized one, this is in Voyager, will have defeated like 1,000 men in battle. And he goes, well, that, and then B'Elanna Torres goes, well, that kills this theory to do that, this whole thing, because he goes, well, think about it. Have you stood before any kind of army, like 1,000 of them, and destroyed them? And then I forgot what it was, but there was an enemy that Voyager faced. I can't remember what it was. Was it the Herosian, or was it maybe Borg or something? And she did something, used her engineer skills and destroyed like the enemy ships, something to that effect. And so they said, well, there, we could look upon it like that. We could see it this way, and explain it in a way that it fits the bill, kind of thing. So I really like that. Oh, he has more to tell. So Zanzabani says Sal Matul and Zabani Masa at Ashulaku camp are the heads of the Nerevarine cult. So I'm sending you to speak with them. Tell them your story and have them test you against the Nerevarine prophecies. Yeah, see the tests. As heads of the Nerevarine cult, they can they can best judge whether you satisfy the prophecies. When you've spoken with them, report back to me. Here's 200 drakes. You're just giving me money, and I like it, for expenses, and pick up essential supplies at Fort Moonmoth. Okay, and we'll read that decoded package for the next time. In any case, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. Thanks so much again for your support, and again, huge shout out to my dear friend Aina the Khajiit. Head on over to her channel. Also, do check out my recommended people on, if you scroll down to the bottom of my channel, there are channels I recommend. And in addition to her, do check out the other people there. Okay, so that's it. Hope you all enjoyed, and see you.